fucking emergency draft casting, dude.
We're doing it. It's going. It's live. We're literally on the clock right now. Holy dick, dude.
Dude,
It's happening.
how are you, buddy?
I'm fucking doing it, man. It's crazy to think where we're at from the last time we fucking
Oh, it's
did one
crazy.
of these bullshits, man.
It's crazy, man. We've got to do it more often, buddy. It's my bad. It's our
Yeah.
collective bad. We've got to come back just because the brain needs the bumpies, and we got
We
to
got
do it, dude.
bumps it.
But you know, this is our favorite. This is our favorite shit right here. Is when we build up some hope so that it can collapse here in like 9 months or whenever the fuck, you know. That's what it's all about. Is the collapsing of it in February that we don't give a fuck about. But right now, I've always loved it. Always loved the draft. Always loved seeing these college kids just get their dreams going on. I mean, they got the NIL now, so it's like they don't got shit to worry about. But they can be like Carson Beck and stay in there for fucking Van Wilder's amount of fucking years. Just, you know what I mean? But still, it's more about our teams getting a little talent. And hey, I apologize. I'm outside, man. It's gonna be windy, dude. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, no. I got the goods, man. It's gonna filter through. I got the good evil empire Google plan to fucking do every podcast on and be a piece of shit is basically.
Oh, I love it. I love it, dude. And I gotta do it, man. What are you're ripping on some rain? What do you got?
All right, Rain, you're gonna have to sponsor me. I got the white haze Rain, brother. It tastes so good.
Actually sounds pretty good, actually. Fuck. I haven't been chomping on my fucking energy drinks, but dude, let's fucking let me see. I mean, we'll see if we can do this. I know we've got our crazy schedule, but let's see if we can just kind of do my ass has been doing mock drafts for fucking,
of course,
since December, you know. So, you know, I have a little inside edge probably on the talent stuff going on. I don't think you've probably been quite as autistic as I have about all the draft nonsense, but I have a clear picture in my head for my team that the Ravens will definitely do instead of my team, you know, because they always do. Every time I do a mock draft, I'm like, well, I love these guys. Let's watch them go to the Ravens, you know? And
for me, it's the Panthers lately. I'm like, oh man, I would love that guy for not the Panthers, but us.
No shit. That little McMillan receiver and stuff, as if you guys couldn't have used him. Jeez.
Oh God, yeah. We wasted too much fucking time on Debo and didn't have a backup plan. Well, we did. Brandon Ayuk, and he lost his motherfucking mind.
Oh my God, I know, dude.
Horrible, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't even know what you guys are gonna do with him. Thank God for Ricky Pearsall, and you know, I have a lot of hope in him. I don't know what the fuck you guys are gonna do otherwise, but I actually hope you guys aim for a receiver early, of course, because that's one of your main holes. And then also, kind of low key, I wish you guys would kind of get some you know, just like everybody, like both of our teams, some linemen. I almost wish you guys would get some contingencies for Trent Williams, because, dude, you can only play for so long, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I know he's also just like a Jason Peters type, and he'll play forever, but got to get some contingencies. My shit, we need linemen. We need defensive linemen. Okay, we need a nose tackle. And luckily, this is a fucking true blue. There's a ton of nose tackle talent. You got Caleb Banks from Florida. If we drafted him, if we took him, quote, early, I didn't give a fuck. I'd be happy with that. You know, we got Dominic Orange out of Iowa State. We got Daryl Jackson out of Florida State. These are some good nose tackle talents. So watch for them. I think they're probably like round 2 guys, but you know, I did my kind of final mock, and if you don't mind me getting kind of right into it.
Please do, man.
Dude, I did my kind of final mock for my stupid ass Vikings who will shit the bed, you know. Well, I'm loving Kyler. I'm loving Kyler for free. Give me a number 1 overall draft pick for free all fucking day long. Okay. So
I think it's a great fit too, man. I really do.
And he always wanted to be a Viking since he was a kid, one of those guys. I mean, let's go. Let's turn him around like they did Darnold, and let's don't shit the bed, and let's go ahead and sign him or whatever.
And keep him.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you know, that being said, I here's what I think for my team. And we always get specific to our teams because fuck the rest of the league. I don't give a fuck what everybody else is doing, man. Fuck them.
Yeah,
everybody's got their shit together. Broncos are good. Fuck you. Fucking Patriots are good. Fuck you. I don't care what they do, man. God. Even though the Patriots, I do believe they lost Diggs, so they're gonna want to supplement him if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, fuck those guys. Seahawks, we know they're just stacked as balls. It's not even fair, but they did lose. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck them. But they did lose Kenneth Walker, to the shit ass Chiefs, which we hate because that's just like the Siths fucking getting Anakin. It's like not even cool at all. But I digress. We basically, so we need defense out the ass. We need corners. We need a safety. We need defensive linemen. But it's a really stacked defensive class. So, like I said, Orange, Jackson, Banks. If we don't get any of those players, it's a fucking F- for me, buddy. I'm just telling you that right out the fucking gate. If we don't get one of those true blue nose tackles, also a Lee Hunter
right now,
out of Texas Tech. So these are kind of the four horsemen that I'm looking at. We've got to get one, and we can't wait past the second round either. So they'll all be gone. That's where the meat of this draft is. There's a huge drop off in kind of like NFL ready talent. Like this is not popping ass draft. I mean, everybody's like, oh, Fernando Mendoza going to be number 1 overall. I'm looking at Kirk Cousins probably beating him out. Truly. I mean, so. No offense to any party, let's hopefully a guy like Brady that's there in the Raiders brass, has the foresight to be like, let's let him wait behind a professional, and Kirko, he's still got a little something. You never know, I mean, he played well in the stretch. So anyways, what I'm saying is this isn't even a top heavy draft. There's not a lot of studs. Who's the kid that you're looking at from Indiana? Was it Cooper or Surratt or one of those guys?
It's Cooper. I like Cooper. He's and just looking at the board, like when I look at it, Tate's going first out of the receivers to me.
Yeah.
And I will say the same thing about drop off on receivers. I think it goes Tate by a lot, number 1 prospect, Lemon second, and he's even ranked that way. I think him and Tyson though are kind of like both too. In my view, like when I remember like watching throughout the year, very little that I did, I was like, they are like similar. But then Concepcion for fucking A&M, he ain't the little fucking draft point down that they're saying he is. No, he's much less. And then you got like Boston, and then Cooper, he's ranked way less than them. But here's why I like Cooper. He's a Purcell to me. He's a guy that people are looking at like he ain't gonna be a first rounder, and we got him first round, and he's the best fucking offensive threat we have that is not CMC. And I love you, George Kittle, but including him. Because he's just beat up now. Kittle's got the ability, but the body's breaking down, and that's cool, dude. You've been in the league a while, brother, and people got to give George a lot of fucking credit, and got to remember he was our whole fucking team for a good solid 2 first years he was there starting, dude.
Oh yeah.
So I would love to get Cooper Jr. from Indiana, man. I mean, if we get Denzel Boston or a Concepcion or whatever, I won't be mad. But anyone under that, I'm just gonna be like, dude, why'd we even bother?
Yeah. Cooper.
And we need edge guys.
The darling, right there. Cooper's the darling for you guys.
I think so.
For sure. Well, so I've named my 4 horsemen on the nose tackles, the kind of guys that we gotta get. But I just did my final mark ass draft, and I finally turned it on to I usually just go kind of by what I'm going to call them the paper, the newspaper type, just some beat writers consensus, something that he puts together. But I finally went by Pro Football Focus, which we know is the big fucking jerk off of the league. Everybody kind of, even the TV broadcast ranks people on that. And I hate to do it. I hate to do it because I don't agree with it. But I finally went by that on my mock, so let's call that my final draft or whatever.
Right.
And Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame falls to us, and I picked him because I was like, man, Aaron Jones ain't it for me, brother. You can get fucked on a 10-year vet that hadn't, he's never really played a full season as far as I even know. And Jordan Mason, it's like we're just not going to use him. We're just not going to use him. I don't get it. Like, and he can be that hammer secondary short yards back, but we do need Jahmyr Gibbs type of guy, and I think that Love is maybe one of the only NFL ready starters right out the gate besides these linemen. And there's some corners and some safeties that I think could make it too. And I'll touch on them too, but went ahead and picked Jeremiah Love. He fell to 18. He was kind of a top 10 prospect consensus on every draft board. And so I just went ahead and picked him. I do think he's a stud. And, like I said, we're going to have to shore up the offensive line. We're going to have to get a center. But Jeremiah Love was the first round pick that I got to at 18. That was our pick. And, do you think that I've been seeing Cooper kind of a second round grade, like around the 50s. Do you think you guys will be able to wait? Like, I don't remember if Pearsall a first rounder or was
first.
First rounder. Do you think you guys are going to just go get your guy and fuck the grade and get your guy that you want like you did Pearsall? Because he was kind of the same, kind of a second round grade, but fuck a grade. That don't really matter. If you like that guy, go get that guy. That's how I draft. I mean, who gives a shit what they grade, I mean, would you take him in the first round, I guess is my question.
I'll put it like this. I take him in the first round unless I see guys like Reuben Bain Jr., David Bailey, Keldrick Falk.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll even take an Akeem Mesidor. If we got a guy on edge that can really come in and make an impact, and to me, the answer is if you're going to get him a first round, he better start that year. At receiver specifically, you better start.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. And I don't know that I would say that I think he's a Pearsall talent, but I look at all the other receivers and they are so much worse than him to me that maybe it is worth it. Because you can fucking get a good ass edge guy in that second round and stuff. And like, I don't know like our draft picks we got like offhand or nothing.
Right.
But I got a feeling that probably like, here we go. We'll have to look up draft order.
We've actually accumulated quite a bit of picks. I feel like we have 7 or 8 natural picks, and we could use one. It's such a meaty draft there in the second round that we could definitely trade out of that 18 spot and go all the way down to like 31 or something and still be getting marquee players as far as I care, And dude, there is some awesome developmental talent on the edge, even way into the late rounds. There's a kid out of LSU I've been looking at. I think his name is Peyton, something Peyton. Just guys that are 6'5", 265. That guys like Daniil Hunter. And I'm not saying they're all Daniil Hunter, but what I'm saying is they're just guys with traits that you could turn into something,
Yeah.
So there's plenty of those guys that I think will fall into the later rounds. There is some meat later. And like I said, it's not top heavy. So just these guys that are getting drafted are going to be fucking good. I mean, we've got, let's just take the center position that I've been eyeballing because Ryan Kelly retired for us. And he was going to be like a big stopgap, 3-year contract type of dude. And he fucking retires after the first year and didn't even play half the fucking year. So we got Blake Brandel that's going to be at the pivot to start out. But dude, there's this kid Burton, I believe is his name, out of Kentucky. Kid's a fucking huge dude, 330 pounder. And I'm like, let's go ahead and get some maulers. So I'm looking for him late. These are kind of, I'll kind of touch on some of my like diamonds in the rough. A guy that you guys might use and that God knows I would love us to get him. There's a kid named Caden Proctor out of Alabama. Watch where he goes because he's a mountain dude. 6'7", 370. He's 21 years old. I mean, get fucked, man. This guy's gonna be Mekhi Becton Jr., and he'll fuck up his first few years at tackle. Then they'll be able to put him anywhere, and he'll, fucking Philadelphia will poach him off some roster he's been drafted by. Somebody will give up on him. But Caden Proctor, watch that name. Just a young giant, talented tackle out of Alabama. Anyway, dude, yeah, no, I know, but gigantic kid. And like I said, center is not really loaded. They got like kind of these top 4 or 5 prospects, and then that Burton kid's way down the line. So I'm like, go ahead and pick up the Mauler, because you can't teach size, man. You can't teach NFL size, and that's what it's all about anymore, man.
It is, dude. Well, it's like, here, I got you one. And I can't believe it that he's in this process. And I'm like, fuck yeah, is our boy from Arkansas, Xavion Sorey, dude. Remember, he was the disruptor on defense last year for the Hawks, linebacker. And I say, they got him ranked at 5.68 on fucking NFL. So honestly, I'll be honest, that's pretty good anyway. And for the fucking position, he's on the low end. But dude, all those guys, how linebacker is. All these other motherfuckers above him are going to go way too early because they value that position way too much, in my opinion, actually. I think not that it's not important, because God knows we know how important an linebacker is. Dre Greenlaw got paid because we know that. And again, I'm thinking, dude, in my head, I'm going, what? How fucking sick would it be to have Sorey learning under Greenlaw?
Oh yeah.
Have it get, and I'm not saying reach for him. I'm saying fucking get him 4th, 5th round, 6th, maybe even.
That's where I've been seeing him fall to too. And and I love just there's some good hogs in this draft. We got Mike Washington, running back. He's going to go early. I don't think he falls past the early third round. And you know how they like to devalue running backs on the draft, but he's a top like 60 talent to me, Mike Washington. I mean, he's a top tier running back in this draft class. So him, Neal, cornerback for Arkansas. We got some good players in this draft. It almost seems like there's another linebacker that's good. One linebacker that's kind of a diamond in the rough, just one of these developmental guys. There's a kid named of all names, Gentry, out of USC, linebacker. Oh, yeah. He's like 6'7", dude, and I ain't even kidding, man. Could you imagine having that guy in pass coverage? You'd be absolutely fucked. So just some diamonds in the rough later. I think it's a super weak tight end class. They're talking about Kenyon Sadiq from Oregon being the top overall prospect. Guy's 6'3", 240. Yeah, I get it. He's fast, but you ain't inline blocking. You're not inline blocking if you're 6'3", 240 and you run a 4.4. You're not blocking, so you're just a proxy slot receiver. That's what you are, and we know how that's worked out. That ain't worked out for nobody lately. Irv Smith, Kyle Pitts, it's taken him 10 years to come into his own. He's just now developing, so maybe he's good, but not. I don't like this as a first round talent, and he's going first round all day, and he's kind of the marquee tight end. So I think it's kind of a weak tight end class. I'm liking there's a kid out of Ohio State, Max Clare. He's got the measurables, and then a kid from Michigan who I think looks like the best value. Klein is his name, and he just looks like a guy who's got all the measurables and actually had some production in college. So that's kind of my stud. I now think he'll fucking be pretty late, like a 4th round pick or something. It's just such an all over the place. I think people's boards are going to be crazy, and you're going to be seeing 5th round grades going in the 2nd and 3rd and vice versa. And it's just going to be nuts because the talent is so marginal. If you look through everybody past like Jeremiah Love, if you look at everybody past that on NFL grades, everybody's just around a 6. So you're just like,
dude, I'm saying
so they could be in the UFL in 2 years, or maybe they're starting. I don't fucking know. It's the most marginal class I've seen in forever, dude. So just get the measurables and teach them how to play. That's what I say.
And I love it too, because it's like, these are my favorite drafts to watch, because the drama that will unfold over some mid-ass fucking players. Like here's what you're saying. The number one off the NFL draft thing, ranked player in corners overall is only a 6.77, and it's Mansour Delane from LSU.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And I also see D'Angelo Pons being rated so high, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how a 5'9" cornerback's gonna do anymore. So, I'm not taking a 5'9" cornerback in the first round. He has to be Antoine Winfield if I'm doing that, and I don't, The thing about Indiana that you're going to have to look at on their defensive players is they played systematic, badass team defense. So that's going to be hard to take an individual out of that and match production on some pro level. I don't see it. They were such a system, dude. So I'm hesitant on any Indiana guys, except for I do like that Cooper guy. That's probably my biggest standout. And actually, Roman Hemby, their running back, who's got a real low grade, I'm loving him, dude, because these guys that produce in college, fucking take them, dude. These guys that got 1,500 yards and 12 touchdowns, you can translate a running back, So that's where I'm at on that. So a pretty good running back class, honestly. Emmett Johnson out of Nebraska. I could see Minnesota getting him. He's from Minneapolis and stuff. Could get a hometown kid, So, but I do want to say this, man. I have a lot of hope in the guy that is the makeshift GM for us. It's Rob Brzezinski, and who this guy is. This is the guy that through Rick Spielman and Quessy, who were disasters of GMs, the worst drafting GMs in the history of sports, as far as I give a shit. I mean, these guys if you look at the Browns, I would have rather had the Browns draft and free agents. It's just they never had a coach or anything. If you look at the Browns draft history, you're like, how is this not a good team? How do you have Nick Chubb and you're not good? How do you have Baker Mayfield and you're like, nah, I'm good?
Amari Cooper.
On and on, dude. How do you got Myles Garrett and all these guys? But here's why I'm digressing so badly. Sorry, buddy. I'm just excited to talk to you. I swear to God,
awesome, buddy.
We never get to fucking do this, man. So
never.
Rob Brzezinski, though. So who he is? He's the finance guy who has, when Spielman and Quessy are like, let's fucking extend Kyle Rudolph and Eric Kendricks to $15 million deals when they're mid as fuck. He's the guy who's like, okay, I'll make it work.
Great.
He's like, I'll make it fucking work, but whatever, So I think that he's going to take that experience of seeing this inefficient bullshit, and I think he'll streamline it. And what I also think he'll do is have some foresight to be like, it's really not KOC that's carried this. It's really Brian Flores. And Brian Flores is the guy who's overperformed as a coach. So let's go defense. Let's help the fucking overperforming unit get some personnel, dude. Because we can't keep operating on linemen that are just your size, dude. We cannot fucking do it, dude. We got to get some fucking guys that are movers, dude. We cannot. Levi Draco Rodriguez and Jalen Redmond, those are our standouts. And you're talking about like 275-pound linemen. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Can't do it, man.
Get out of here, dude. We run a 3-4. You gotta have, dude. Remember when Pittsburgh was like winning those Super Bowls and they had fucking like their defensive ends were 300 pounds. Their defensive ends were 300 pounds. Their nose tackle, Casey Hampton. Remember that motherfucker?
I loved Casey Hampton.
My God, if that guy wasn't 350 pounds to fucking save your life, there's no way. Yeah. I mean, if you ran a 3.4, you got to have Vince Wilfork, dude. You can't have you just can't have the bullshit that they've had. Harrison, what was that? What was that kid's name? The white boy that came from Buffalo. You know exactly. Shit. Harrison Phillips. Phillips. Yeah. You can't have that guy. You can't have a 300-pound nose tackle. It's not possible. You can have a 300-pound 3-tech. You know, you can have a Kevin Williams guy right beside that guy, but you can't operate a 3.4 with 280-pound linemen. It's why we're getting pushed around fucking all day long, dude. I hate it. So I hope we get the meats, dude. I hope we get the fucking meats. Get some 325, 330-pound motherfuckers in there, dude. Some guys with some height, you know. Get a 6'5" guy, man. You do have to, man.
I mean, it's like the norm.
Absolutely. God. And even the 3-techs are bigger than our nose tackles. I swear to God, you got guys like Chris Jones that are like 320, like 6'5". They're not even playing on the nose, you know. And then we got these little fuckers running around, and it's hard to watch because it puts it all on our linebackers, you know. But I will say this: I got some hope on Dallas Turner. The boy's looking big, dude. He's finally hitting a growth spurt, getting some NFL.
He's the difference.
Yeah, dude. He could be a Micah Parsons type. Here I am going Jerry Jones. I'm calling him Michael Parsons. Perfect. Fucking perfect, dude. Oh, I went hog wild on that bullshit. Oh, my God. Dude, but I tell you what, if it's possible, what do you think about maybe we could do either like a draft recap or like a rounds 2 and 3, like, you know, we'll break this off at the first round or whatever, because I got to go eat some tacos, and I know you guys to go too. And plus, I got all these whippersnappers. I got to fucking whip them into shape and everything. But we'll break this off. We've had our first round talk here. I've talked at you like a cokehead, but you know,
you're good, bro.
I'm just excited, man. And you know, I love the draft. I'm such a mark for it. Hey, a couple other things. WrestleMania fucking sucked ass. It was fucking awful. AEW on a weekly basis is carrying wrestling, and it's nice. And other than that, man, we got playoff hockey. Let's see the Ducks fucking beating the Oilers, man.
We fucked up.
Are you guys already out or what?
So bad.
What happened to the Panthers? I can't remember.
We're out. We didn't even make it, dude. We got fucking hurt. We got beat to fuck. Yeah, dude. It was awful.
Well, you got to be a Ducks fan by proxy now.
I am, and I was before anyway, because I was like, damn, they just keep pulling this shit off, bro. Let's go. Let's do it.
Dude, last night I was watching when they made the last two, when it was tied. It was 4-4, and they fucking snuck one in right after the Oilers tied it up and got all the momentum. We fucking snuck one in there, and then it's late, and the Oilers pulled their goalie, and I was like, oh God, this never works, dude.
I assumed.
When you pull your fucking goalie, that's like when on basketball, when they just start calling timeouts at the last 20 seconds.
Yeah,
you're like,
you're done.
You're not. If I shoot 40 free throws in the last 20 seconds, you're never going to catch up. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. So, yeah, dude, fuck the Oilers. Let's go Ducks. I love seeing the young, hungry Ducks team with a couple of veterans sprinkled in there, Carlson, Kreider, and Killorn and stuff. Killorn fucking had like 3 points last night. It was fucking crazy. But anyways, let's go Ducks, dude. They're totally different team than when I even used to fuck with them, dude. When I used to watch them with Getzlov and Corey Perry and Friedrich Anderson, they were such a slow power team. And now everybody's flying around like they're the fucking 2014 Blackhawks, dude. I swear to God,
dude,
it's great. It's a different game, dude. And then instead of hitting each other during play, everybody just fights. It's fucking great. It's fucking great, man.
That's winning hockey, bro.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, dude, let's watch the fucking draft and
Let's
let me know if we can maybe do a recap after it's done, or we can do
Definitely.
a same thing we did here. Like, just let me know, and
Yeah.
we can do our fucking assholes got this fucking piece of here's what mine will do. I'll be like, oh no, we traded out of the first round to the Ravens.
Oh fuck, please.
Fuck. You know, that'll be what happens, dude. They'll get Jeremiah Love, and it'll be him and Derrick Henry, and we'll all be fucked. Oh, dude. But yeah, no, let me know, and maybe we can do either a recap or a day 2, day 3 deal, and fucking we can do a little retarded fucking bumpy brain marathon, brother.
We'll do it. We will do it.
Dude, thanks for having me. Sorry about talking your balls off. I know I have talked like I just popped up fucking Adderall. Dude, I know, but I haven't. You know me. I'm stone cold sober, dude. All I had is a Dr. Pepper today. Can you believe that?
Bro. Not even a zero. Not even
I'm in my Flonase, and that's it.
Fuck yeah, bro. Get all high on Flonase, dog.
Dude, we'll be texting during the draft. We'll be bitching about all these people. And I'll be looking for you guys to snipe Cooper out of that bitch. And then I'm hoping for either Love, go ahead and take that good running back, or, like I said, get me Lee Hunter out of Texas Tech. Get me a fucking 350-pound lineman. If not, I need like a Caleb Downs out of Ohio State. I hate to say it, but I need like a good ass safety or something. If they draft corner, I'm gonna throw my fucking head through the television set. All right.
There you go, folks. Next time you see him, he might be fucking beat the fuck.
Yeah, it don't matter. I'll be bladed, brother. It don't even fucking matter.
He's gonna fucking hard way himself on his television set.
I'll be like Marty fucking Jannetty, and I'll just fall over, man. I won't even.
Fuck, dude.
I'll teach somebody the business and watch them take my career. That's how fucking pissed I'll be, dude. I swear to God.
You'll be eating fucking cereal with pickle juice.
Yes, yeah, dude. I'll be eating fucking ramen with milk. It won't even fucking make any sense at all, dude. I know. I hate to say it. You do what you do in a hotel room. That's all you got. Put some cream cheese in there. You get some ramen. That's all you got, man. Yeah. Fuck it, man. Go Vikes. Go Niners. Let's get some good players, man. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, brother.
Later, man.
Yeah.